puts a lot of tension in the forearm, all the way up into the shoulder sometimes if you don't stretch correctly, and then actually put some strain on the wrist. So these are all stretches that you need to do as often as possible, especially if you work at a computer, you're getting tight through the carpal tunnel area, and just opening up the wrist, getting the energy flowing, the chi flowing through your wrist joint and into the fingers and then on up through the arms. So we're going to start with a prayer position. Prayer position is a relaxed position, but you can use it as an active stretch. Pressing the palms together, elbows out to the side, and you want to press the palms down to the floor and draw the shoulders back. So just opening up the wrist, keep the heel of the hand together, and then we're going to do revolving prayer. So you're going to press the prayer forward, fingertips forward, and then down. Stretch through the wrist, the carpal tunnel area, and keep the palms together, elbows pressing down, and then revolve the fingertips back towards your chest. So open up the other direction, and then back to the center, and then place the back of the hand together, the wrist to the wrist, knuckles to knuckles, fingertips to fingertips, and press the hands into each other as you press the elbows down. So you open up through the wrist the other way. Take a few breaths here. And then you're going to take your hands behind your back. Here's another variation. Reverse namaste. So you want to have a prayer position behind your back, and then the prayer is resting against the spine. And then you press the elbows back and the heel of the hand together. So you have a nice prayer position here. And then a variation from here is to fold forward. So you can do forward bend with a reverse namaste, like this. Elbows are pressing towards the sky. The heel of the hand is pressing towards each other. Take a few breaths here. Then inhale, lift the chest, and now we're going to do a little bit of a back bend with reverse namaste. So press the heel of the hand into the lower back, so you lengthen from the sacrum, arch back slightly, and then inhale back to the center. Release the palms and place the palms on the lower back, fingers facing up the spine. This is another wrist stretch also for the fingers. And you're going to press the tailbone down, lift through the lengthening of the spine and arching back. Open the wrist, take a few breaths here. Doesn't matter how far you arch back. Open your heart up to the sky. Breathe into your heart. And then release. Now we're going to go down to the floor. There's a couple of exercises you can do to stretch and strengthen your wrist. One of them, you can start breaths here. And when you're finished, you're going to roll it up. So just stretch the wrist, roll it, bring the fingertips together, and then undulating back. So this is a wrist undulation. It's like you're grasping for a cloud, and there's nothing there. And you roll back and forth. So we're going to do the other side. So you're going to take the right hand to the floor, palm faces up, left hand presses into the fatty part of the right hand, pressing the thumb away, and then draw the right shoulder down and back, so you're opening through the wrist even deeper. Take a few breaths here. Then turn the fingers facing inward and stretch to the front of the wrist and all the way up to the forearm, and take a few breaths like this. And then place the fingers flat onto the mat, press into the fingers, strong fingers, and strengthen the wrist